So I have already discussed that 5 kingdom classification. They are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. Today we are going to discuss about Monera. Now here Monera. It is a microscopic unicellular or single-celled organism with a cell wall. You know what is microscopic means? You can see under the microscope. Unicellular means it is having single cell with a cell wall but no nucleus. Very important. It doesn't have a proper nucleus. Nuclear material is not enclosed in a nuclear membrane. Children, you know the nucleus, the outer membrane is nuclear membrane. As because there is no nuclear membrane, so nucleus is not properly developed and nuclear material is not found arranged way, but is organized in a region called nucleoid. The nuclear materials are found in a region called nucleoid. Since the nuclear membrane is absent, they are called prokaryotes. The organism which doesn't have proper nucleus is called prokaryotes. And if it has a proper nucleus, it is called eukaryotes. Okay. So Monera is a prokaryotes organism. Example is bacteria. Okay. Now let us see bacteria how it is. See bacteria here. Okay. See, it has a cell membrane. You can see the cell wall. And then it is surrounded by a gelatinous substance called capsule. You see these nuclear materials are here. No nuclear membrane. And it stored food. Here it is called glycogen. Okay. So let us see. A bacterium means a single bacteria. Cell has the most primitive nucleus not bounded by nuclear membrane and has chromatin material in the center. Outermost cell wall made up of largely protein-like material. The cell wall is surrounded by a gelatinous capsule. Nucleus, mitochondria and plastid are absent. Reserve food in glycogen. Flagella is the locomotory organ. You can see flagella here. Locomotory organ means with this it can move. So this is the picture of bacteria. You can see in page number 19 also. Now let us see that how bacteria feeds. Many bacteria feed by absorption of externally digested food. It just absorbs the food which is already digested. It absorbs food from outside. Hence they are called heterotrophs. Many other live on other living organisms. So there are some bacteria which depends on living organism. So they are called parasites. So both type of heterotrophs and parasite bacteria are found. Now let us see there how they are being grouped. Now depending on their shape, they are classified in 4 groups. See the first one is coccus. They are spherical and ovoid in shape. You can see here. Next is bacillus. Bacillus is a rod shaped. You can see the rod shaped bacteria. They are called bacillus. Then come spirillum. Spiral shaped. It's a spiral shaped bacteria. Okay. And then vibrio is a comma shaped bacteria. So these are the 4 types of bacteria depending on their shape. Now let us see useful bacteria. Medicines. Antibiotics are medicines that can destroy disease causing germs in the body. Second is lactobacillus bacteria. It is used for curdling of milk. Third is tanning of leather. Certain bacteria are used in curing of animal hides and skin. Rating of fibers. Jute fibers are separated and made softer by the use of bacteria. Then formation of compost and manure. Cow dung, horse dung and agricultural waste are subjected to bacterial action, causes their decay and produce useful bacteria. So all these cow dungs and horse dung, they are decomposed. They are decomposed by the bacteria, and decay means that they become rotten and they produce useful manure for the plant. Then biogas and gobar gas. Human excrete is decomposed by swage bacteria. The inflammable gas produced in the process is collected for cooking. Okay. Then rhizobium. Rhizobium bacteria, actually they are found in the roots of some leguminous plant like pea, bean. Now rhizobium bacteria traps the nitrogen from atmosphere and convert it into nitrates, which can be easily absorbed by the plants from the soil along with the water. Children, plant needs nitrogen, but from the soil, from the environment, from the atmosphere, it doesn't get nitrogen directly. So this bacteria, they changes the nitrogen into nitrates in the soil, and the plants absorbs this soluble nitrates from the soil. Then comes harmful bacteria, spoilage of food. Food items such as milk, meat, fish and vegetables get spoiled quickly due to the presence of bacteria. Then diseases. Bacteria are responsible for a number of diseases, some of which are typhoid, TB, pneumonia, cholera, etc. Now in page number 21, you see the table number 2.1. Some diseases causing bacteria. This table is given. Please learn this table. Okay. What name is given to the bacteria found in the root nodules? In pea plant, state their importance. Rhizobium bacteria found in the root nodules of pea plant. The bacteria traps the nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into nitrates, which can be easily absorbed by the plants from the soil along with the water.